Okay, so welcome to this new format of Red's
Yes.
wonderful uh fucking One Piece live reaction slash discussion now.
Yeah.
Red,
So
you wanna
I'll take the reign and explain here. The live reactions are just too cringe. I can't handle them anymore. I look at them. I have no drive to edit them because I hate them. I'm just like, it's not entertaining. Us talking, I find entertaining. And plus, I'm gonna be honest with you. Thurman's gonna say some dumbass shit eventually, and then you'll be able to see me get triggered, and it'll be great. Thurman will be like, "I thought Nubi was doing this," and I'll be like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" Like that's just Thurman in a nutshell. So it'll be great.
Alrighty, so
I'm like, if Thurman and I were to go to like an art gallery and look at like a painting, right? I'd be the guy who's like all pretentious and like it means this and this, it symbolizes this, and Thurman would be like, "I like squares."
I like the square.
That's what you come to expect. Thurman's like he punched him good, and I'll be like, this. That's it.
Try to make a dick with the waveform.
All right. So, Thurman, you want to start off and with anything on this chapter?
First, I have to say, first of all, the last few chapters of One Piece have been amazing. And
I know.
This one is actually has to be my favorite. It seems like Jump has been doing so well with their chapters all week. Just like one, like I have my own rating system, my own scale of each chapters of each week. One Piece definitely takes it top three for this week's best chapter for me. So I'm pulling up the chapter now so I can.
He's pulling up the scanulated chapter. He's not pulling up the official release.
Shut up, David. Of course they have to bring that shit up. But there's no telling how much I love this chapter because it just shows Oda's genius. It shows Oda's genius. Like,
Oh yeah.
we see just how much of a difference a Yonko pirate crew is compared to Luffy's pirate crew.
I know. I'm
Like-
so glad
like-
you didn't
like-
fuck that up.
Like we see a humongous difference between the two. Like a humongous difference. First, I would like to say I really didn't like Pudding at the beginning, but she's showing some character development that I'm kind of interested in right now. How she's trying to make the cake with Sanji. I think the way this is happening is very well done because she's fighting between wanting to hate Sanji, but then again wanting to love him because Sanji complimented her on what even her own mom didn't like about her third eye.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going through a emotional character switch right now, going from I hate him to he's the real me. So I kind of like that. And then we go and we see Luffy just completely get his ass kicked. Like Luffy is like completely outmatched. And at first I thought I wasn't going to like this, but I'm fucking loving this.
Why?
Because at first I thought it wasn't good. At first I thought it was just going to be like kind of like they were just trying to rush it and stuff like that. But I'm loving how this is done. Like Luffy is completely outmatched here.
Mario Kart. Also, what did I tell you about Silence and Phone?
Yeah, I forgot. You can edit that out. But I'm seeing here, it's literally like dog tooth slime. What a miserable, pathetic end. Penzero, I mean, oh, are you even listening, Sean? Like Luffy is completely beaten. Like completely. Like and you can literally look at their faces, and this is one thing that Oda does well in his manga is that he does facial expressions well. You can see the misery in every character's eyes in this. Luffy is in a desperate struggle to protect his crew, and he's failing every time. It's like literally trying to.
Here's the big thing I wanted to discuss, and this arc's been giving me. I'm just gonna cut you off real quick, so because it's a discussion, I can't just sit there the whole time and wait for you. The vibe I'm getting from this arc is heavy beginning of Water 7. If you remember, right before Water 7 happened, we had Luffy and his crew encounter the Ice Admiral, and that fight served as a, oh my gosh, we're really fucking weak. We need to get stronger, or we're screwed. And hold on, you're gonna have to edit this out. What was this? Totally forgot.
You said you were gonna say Water 7.
Oh yeah, so it gives me the vibes of like Water 7. To me, because where Water 7 was like they fought Aokiji, they knew that they were completely outmatched, and they get screwed over. And then in that arc, every character gets like a power up. It's like time for my turn for a power up, and like literally every Sanji gets Diablo Jambe, Zoro gets Ashura, the Ashura thing, like the 9 heads. Luffy gets gear 2nd and 3rd. Nami gets the better climb attack. Chopper gets the monster form. Everyone got a thing. So I am confident that the Wano arc is going to be the exact same thing. I think in this fight, Luffy is going to begin to get an idea for his awakening. And I think that also, the people that were with him, Nami and Chopper and Brook, they're gonna have another realization, just like the first time. We have to get better at our shit. I think Wano is going to be like another CP9 arc where they all really step their game up, because think about it, Wano's the last arc before they have to go fight fucking Blackbeard or Shank. If you think about it. Think about it. Wano is the last arc before the inevitable next step is fighting either Shanks or Blackbeard.
If they go right into that, they're all royally fucked.
So it's time for some power, and something that I've loved so far with what Oda's been doing is the fact that you see one of my favorite parts of the entire arc is the clash he had with Big Mom. He went gear 4th and he did the same attack that sent Doflamingo fucking flying across his island, and it didn't do jack shit to Big Mom. Big Mom brushed that shit off like a fly. So it's like clearly we're being shown here that once again we are at a point where they cannot even touch the young. They can't. So.
And it's just perfect. Like reading this chapter again, it's just perfect. Like we see them just completely being overwhelmed, Luffy cannot touch Dogtooth. Dogtooth is literally like Luffy's big brother right now, in a sense. Like every attack Luffy can do, Dogtooth can do it 120% better than Luffy can. And we see Luffy struggling to trying to fight Dogtooth and trying to protect his crew, like the struggle of a captain trying to do both. Like keep in mind, the only reason why Luffy went into the Mirror World in the first place was to stop Dogtooth from following his crew.
Yes.
Luffy's main focus isn't himself; it's to help his crew get away.
Oh, it always has been. I mean, think back to Logtown when he was about to die, when Buggy was about to cut his head off. He's never scared about his own life. He has never once been scared about his own life. He is scared for the life of his friends and crewmates. And if it's just him that's gonna die, he doesn't give a fuck.
And this last panel just gets me. It's literally just like Carrot is just like, Nami, this is that. We can't outrun that. We see a
that
big
dude. I was gonna save that panel until the end of the discussion. You fuck. Fine. Okay.
Boo.
I couldn't help it. This is so good. I'm fanboying right now. Forgive me, but this shit right here just makes me so happy to read manga, to be a One Piece fan, just in general. Just like, look at this shit. Like a big ass fucking tsunami, and Big Mom was riding that shit like it's a fucking wave.
Well, okay, so to clarify what's happening there, I'm assuming you know this. You remember she can put souls into shit. Clearly,
yeah.
She made a new homie out of the ocean. Is what just happened. That chunk of the ocean, and because you saw it had a face on it.
And look at Nami's face. She's just like, "Hey, Luffy."
No, why are you laughing though? I got chills. It's not a laugh scene.
I'm laughing because it's perfect. Like,
yeah, let me clarify. To me, that gave me chills. That scene actually, like, I got chills because that is someone. Think about how much they've been through. Think about how much the Straw Hats have been through. I cannot think of a moment where Nami has literally been like, I think we're dead. Like we are. I mean, she's jokingly been like, we're dead, but like legitimately giving up hope. Like that fucking crushed me. After all they've been through, Nami's just like, Luffy,
We're fucked.
I think we're done.
And you see, she hung up at the end too. So like, anything could like, it gives me chills to find out what Oda could possibly do next chapter. Like, we don't like, is someone gonna save them? Is like, are they gonna get lucky? Are they gonna get captured? Like, we don't know what the hell's gonna go on. Like, at this point, I don't see how nothing can save them. To be honest, like at this point, I'm just considered that they're not gonna leave the island. Like, I don't see how.
Thurman, you underestimate Conan. There'll be a way.
I don't. But the thing is though, Oda,
it won't be bullshit because it's Oda. It won't be a bullshit way, but it'll still be a way.
Like,
well, a lot of people, since it's a tsunami, a lot of people are assuming Jinbei is going to do something with it. He is.
Yeah, I was thinking too, but at the same time, I'm like, what could Jinbei do to a human like that?
What could Jinbei do? Well, let me just remind you of a certain scene from the past of this show. I'll be right back. Or I won't be right back. Here, you keep talking for a second while I find this scene.
Do.
And you see Luffy's face, and she hangs up at the end. Like we see that. I think that's the kanji for like click. I don't know. I could be wrong, but we see at the end Nami hangs up, or I think either that's the noise for glass breaking, because he was talking through glass. So I'm assuming that the glass breaks or something like that. So that's probably gonna have something to do. But it's just this entire chapter. It's just you're seeing the struggle, because usually you see this. But the thing is, this isn't the first time that we've seen them do the struggle. Like the first time that we see not total despair, but like in a sense despair is when back in the archipelago. In the archipelago, we see
Saboti Archipelago.
Saboti Archipelago. We see Kuma literally solo and just send all of the crewmates to a different.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting here.
Sure. In the long run, there was a reason for that. It was not on the same level of seriousness that this is, but it's somewhat same in a sense of complete hopelessness that Luffy cannot save everyone. This is like, if anything, this is literally like a replay of the Sabota Archipelago when Luffy was completely helpless and had to tell his crew to run away in different directions when they couldn't handle that one admiral. I forgot his name. Kizaru.
The light admiral, yes.
Yeah, he couldn't handle him, and then Kuma just came in and just wrecked all of their shit. So, but of course, this isn't on the same level as this, because first of all, not all of the crew is here. However, it's complete hopelessness in the sense that Luffy cannot beat the opponent that he was set out to distract, and Big Mom is literally right behind them, ready to fuck shit up. So it runs chills down my spine to see that there is a humongous struggle in here, and even Nami herself is giving up hope.
Well, it's exciting because, like, you know, we haven't really had a moment like this in a long time. Even with Doflamingo, there was never a moment where it was like Luffy literally. You know, with Doflamingo, there was never like a Luffy has not even touched this guy. You know, Luffy got good shots in on Doflamingo even before going near fourth. You know?
Yeah.
But, like, he hasn't. Look at Katakuri near the end of this chapter. The fucker hasn't been touched. He has not been touched.
At all. Like,
no, he's fine. He's gold.
He's been matched. It's literally a one-sided slaughter.
Oh, yes.
Like, literally a one-sided slaughter. Like, it's not even, it's just like, even with Doffy, it wasn't even like, the Doffy versus Luffy fight, it wasn't really one-sided. Like, Luffy and Doffy were pretty evenly matched to a certain extent, until Luffy went Gear 4th.
What is that noise?
Sorry, it's probably me typing on my keyboard.
Could Could you not real quick? Could you not during a video, please? Thank you.
I'm doing page up and page down.
Oh, okay. Well, just go to the link I just sent on podcast team real quick. Look, do you remember this during the CP9 arc? You or not?
I'm looking. Oh, Luffy and Zoro break through the wave. But that was
A much bigger wave. And Jinbei is a fishman who is significantly stronger than Luffy was at that point in time. I'm not worried about it. It's a cool scene, but they have Jinbei. You want to know what I'm worried about? Big Mom. I'm not worried about the wave. I'm worried about what's on the wave.
You think so? Jinbei's gonna break the wave, and his Big Mom's gonna fly on the ship.
Well, yeah. Here's the problem. Here's what it is, right? So the wave, people are focusing on the wrong thing. The wave itself is not the danger here, because again, look in the past of the story. They've gotten through worse. The wave during CP9 was significantly bigger, and they have Jinbei with them. The problem is the fact that Big Mom is using this wave as a way to get to them quicker. They can beat that wave. They cannot beat Big Mom. So they're still in danger. It's just not from the wave, in my opinion.
So you think that it's more focused on Big Mom?
It's the fact that Big Mom is catching up to them is the scary part. The wave is scary until you remember that they've gotten through significantly worse when they were weaker. You know, think about it.
Yeah.
Go check if you want to take a look at that video. The wave was significantly bigger in Aqua Lagana, and now they have Jinbei, who's a fishman, who literally does fishman karate, where he like moves water around. I feel like Jinbei could literally punch a hole in this water. So, bam, you know, easy. You know.
Yeah, I'm keep talking. I'm watch this to see.
Well, just like skip around. Don't take too long. But I mean, you know, just because Jinbei's there. But what's interesting is another thing I wanted to bring up too was like Katakuri Luffy. You know, that's obviously Luffy can't beat him. So the only thing that I can assume that's going to happen here is that Luffy is going to get hints of his awakening. Because I mean, like, It's time.
Yeah, people are saying that Luffy's gonna get his awakening, and
he's not gonna get it. He's gonna get hints of it. You remember with Gear Second, he talked about how he got an idea for it, and then he slowly started learning it. You remember?
Yeah, he got the idea from the Six Masters.
Exactly. So the same thing here. Luffy's going to get the idea. Let's think about it, right? You know how the big advantage that Katakuri has over Luffy right now is the fact that he can fully mold his shit. You know what I mean? Like, he can mold his shit into whatever he wants. What if Luffy's awakening is something similar to that, where he has much better control over the rubber? And he could have learned it, and he could have gotten the idea, or learned it, or awakened it from fighting Katakuri.
That's true. Luffy's very good at adapting to his opponents, as we've seen.
He does that. Yeah, he does it a lot. There's a lot of it in One Piece where he uses a move that was like, you know, clearly inspired by a previous villain.
Yeah, definitely. He's done it with Crocodile. He's done it with Emil. He's done it with a lot of people. One thing you can get Luffy's very good at adapting to opponents that he knows, like, and that's why he's always an incident where Luffy always loses a fight once, but then he never loses a fight twice, unless it's Crocodile. Because Crocodile kicked his ass like 3 times before Luffy actually won. But that's like the going trend of some sorts, that Luffy will always lose a fight once. But when it comes to like a final boss of sorts, like the main villain of the arc, but he would never lose a fight twice. That's like the running thing that's been happening.
Because he learns.
Because he adapts to his opponent's movements, and he always like learns from the previous fight, which I kind of like, because it shows that Luffy isn't as dumb as people think he is. Yes, when it comes to street smarts, he's an idiot, but when it comes to fighting, he's far from dumb.
I mean, that's Luffy's thing. Like, adapting in battle is like his greatest attribute, you know. But like,
Now,
good.
now the thing is that I'm wondering is that we see here that there's still some mirrors on the ship, and Luffy's main goal is to break all the mirrors. So we have Luffy.
Well,
telling Nami
he told them to break the mirrors.
Yeah. So he breaks them. So basically they're being attacked from arguably three fronts. You see Dogtooth fighting Luffy.
They're setting their ship on fire. Yeah.
Setting the ship on fire, and they're trying to go inside, and then we see Big Mom coming from behind them. So
you see, Oda's doing that thing where, like you can tell what he's doing. Like he's really making this feel hopeless. He's hammering it in. Their ship being attacked by like a million different angles. They, their ship's not like it's just great, and it goes back to what you said at the beginning of this video, which is Oda is doing a perfect job of showing you fucked with a Yonko. This. I love that. I love that he did that.
Like
fucked with a Yonko.
This is the complete difference, and it's so weird too, because at the start of a chapter we basically see hope. We see a glimpse of hope. We see Pudding, Sanji, and Lola's sister trying to make the cake to calm down Big Mom.
Yeah, but that last, what do they say, 2 hours 40 minutes or some shit?
Yeah. So Oda basically gives us like a false hope. Like okay, so at the beginning we get a false hope. They're working to calm down Big Mom. They can make it. Then we cut down to no. There is no hope. This is the real shit that's happening right now. Luffy's getting his ass kicked.
This is that real shit.
This is the real shit. Luffy's getting his ass kicked. You're being attacked not only from behind by a bunch of ships, but Big Mom's coming on a gigantic ass wave, and you're being attacked from inside the ship because of the mirror. Like, there is no race against time. There is no race against time. This is like a do or die situation right now. Like, and it's just perfect because how Oda does that, because he makes you feel like, oh, okay, there is some hope. Sanji and Pudding are going to work hard to make the cake and get there fast, but they're basically out of time. Like, their time ended before they can even start the cake. Like, it's basically what it is now. It's basically a race against what's going to die first. Who's going to die first? Luffy and the crew, or Sanji getting the cake to Big Mom. Like that's, and we see like there is no time. Like there is no time at all. Like distraction. Like Luffy's main plan of distraction failed, because let's be honest, Luffy kind of underestimated.
All Luffy, yeah, that's the crazy part too. Think about how fucked they are. All Luffy did, dude, I'm getting hyped as I'm talking about this. Not only that, but Pedro's already fucking dead. Like I just remembered that. like normally, dude, I love what Oda's doing here, man. Like, because normally it's the sacrifice and then they're fine. Like, wow, he sacrificed himself and then we escaped. Nope, he sacrificed himself and you're still fucked. That's great.
That's great storytelling.
That's how fucked they are. They've had Luffy sacrifice himself, quote unquote. They've had Pedro kill himself. They've had and just so much shit, man. It's amazing. I can't wait to see. And the best part, there's not a break next week. Did you notice that? That blew my mind. I was sure there was gonna be a break next week.
And the funny part about this is
you're cutting out, Thurman.
Mossine.
And the funny part about this is that we see that, like, usually I never question if a character's dead until I see their bodies, or until like it's like,
yeah, but now he's done the fucking
dead.
Now Jinbei's done the fucking Ace speech now, like straight up.
Yeah, This goes for like every media. Like, I don't believe the character is dead because I've been lied to so many times in like every media that if a character's dead, I assume they're dead and they're coming back. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so disappointed. If the character's death was a death that I kind of didn't like, but it was needed, I'd be like, okay, but I'd be pissed off because I'd be lied to them. Okay, there's no point. But this one, and One Piece is so no different. So I had in my mind, like, in the back of my mind, I was like, I don't believe Pedro's dead yet because I haven't seen the body, or it's not really like it hasn't fully been confirmed. But right now, this chapter and the last chapter, even without somewhat proof, I'm kind of thinking Pedro's dead. He's not coming back. Oda.
No, yeah, I would actually lose so much fucking respect at this point. If he, you know, because it's already gone farther than like Igaram or Pell or any of the other fake deaths. Because now, like, he's really run with it. If he fucks that up now, I think One Piece would legitimately drop a spot in my favorite manga if he did that now.
Ooh.
I'm saying it.
You heard it here first.
Move Full Metal Alchemist up to number 2 and put One Piece down to number 3 if that happens.
Because Hunter x Hunter will stay number 1.
Hunter x Hunter never changes.
and it's like
fuckers die and they stay dead in Hunter x Hunter.
And it's like and Oda isn't really much of a lie when it comes to like character deaths.
Oda's weakest point is character deaths.
It really is.
Because we've seen Ace is dead. Like,
for now.
No, hold on, Thurman. You can't give him the 2 deaths he's ever done, Ace and Whitebeard. You gotta remember.
No, even then. Well, what's his name?
Oda's the master.
Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. He died.
You think? No, he didn't.
I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna believe he died.
I wish he died, but you know those cover stories that are canon?
Yeah.
Womp womp.
I'm gonna fucking burst your bubble because I thought he was dead for the longest time too.
No, he's still alive. Oda did not do that. No.
Oh yeah.
Sir.
No. Oh my! I didn't want him to die, but I thought like it was a great sacrifice.
Not only is he still alive, but do you remember the weird like place in between the in between the jail level 5.5? It was like the gay kingdom or whatever, the cross-dressing kingdom. He's the new leader of that. So he's not only is he alive, he's happy and healthy, doing fine. Fuck Yoda. Here, look.
He's happy and healthy
And it's on
and.
chapter 666, as if saying Satan says he's alive. Fuck you. During Punk Hazard. It was during Punk Hazard. It was one of the cover stories of like catching up on other characters. He does these all the time. See, look. You look at it?
Hold on, my Discord's messing up right now.
See, I thought he was dead too. Triggered me. You want to know who else is alive? Fucking Spondum. I thought Spondum got his neck broken. He's fine. Somehow. Remember him?
Who?
Spondum, the guy that Robin broke the spine of, but is
What?
totally
He's
fine.
still alive? What?
Yeah, that's in the manga, Thurman. Don't you remember when Rob Lucci came back as CP0? He's talking to Spondum.
Robin literally broke his spine. How is he still
Yeah, I
alive?
thought he was dead too.
Oda, God,
Oda
Oda.
doesn't kill people, man. He never does. So if Pedro is alive, I'm jumping out of the window. Luckily, I'm on the first story, so I'll be fine. Well, is that the sound of your shock? Hold on, I'm going to that chapter that shows Spondum alive too.
Yeah.
That was the cover story. That was in the canon.
Yeah, that's Oda's
I mean,
very, very big weak spot is character death.
I mean, that's the only reason I'm okay with it is because it's like his only spot. It's his one that and the way he draws women.
Yeah, it's either you're super sexy or you're butt ass ugly.
Or Big Mom. I'm fucking Big Mom. Well, Thurman, any thoughts on?
I think you killed the Thurman unit.
Broke his mind. I'm trying to find that chapter where CP0 shows up again. I think it was 800. Was it 800? Fuck, I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was either 800 or 801.
Thurman, are you alive?
1 second. No, don't open the simming tool. Yeah, he,
Thurman!
Thurman! Wake up!
Pick up. Thurman! Motherfucking Thurman. Well, I mean, we really just need to, as long as we can get him back in here to end this off. Alright, yeah, we're good. Are you good?
Hello? Can you guys
Yes.
hear me?
We can hear
Yes.
you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, sorry. For some reason, my laptop just gave out. Like everything just like Chrome, Skype, Discord.
It's all the porn you watch, Thurman.
Alright, Thurman, you ready for the proof that Spandam's alive as well? Here it comes. Anytime now. So I'm sending you two images. One that's more zoomed in. It's when Rob Lucci. Remember, Rob Lucci came back. You remember that?
Yeah, I know Rob Lucci came back.
The guy he was next to is Spandam. Look, it's got his face mask. Confirmed to be Spandam.
Let me see.
Podcast team chat. See, it's his face mask. And he talks like Spandam. Also, you can go to the anime where he has the same voice actor as Spandam. Still recording, David?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh my god, dude. Like, One Piece is my top 5, but it might need to be replaced.
Only
Like,
if Pedro doesn't die.
Like Gintama is number 1. Like, My Hero Academia number 2.
Where's Hunter x
Black
Hunter?
Clover number 3.
Where's Hunter x Hunter? How can you have Black Clover over Hunter x Hunter? I thought you were cool.
I am.
I think he needs fired.
Like One Piece number 5. Like BC Bub number 4.
Where the fuck is Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter is 6.
Thurman, you're fired.
Hunter x Hunter is top 10. Hunter x Hunter is top 10.
How? You know what? I know why Hunter x Hunter top 6 is only in 6 for him. It's because like the fights are cool, but all those darn words.
No, it's just I'm in love with Hunter x Hunter, but I mean like I have history with all these other
That
stuff.
means Jack Diddley Dick shit. If that was the case, then Dragon Ball Z would be my number 1, Bleach would be my number 2, Death Note would be my number 3, and they're not even in my top fucking 5. Death Note's in my top 10. That's about it.
Okay, where's Naruto in there?
Naruto's not even in my top 10.
Really? Manga?
Not at all.
I'm surprised. But
Naruto maybe be somewhere in the 10 to 20 range, if that. Yeah, it'd be there, because we'd get to the point of. I've only read so many manga.
Part 1 Naruto is like in top 20.
Even part 1 Naruto, well, good. It's just a carbon copy of Hunter x Hunter done less well.
Yeah.
there's a famous meme that goes right there.
If you want to put that in, David, if you got time. If not, it's all right.
I'm not editing anything but audio in this first one and putting in our pictures.
Okay. Literally just cut it and put our you just slap our pictures on there.
Yeah, because I think we used that meme already in a podcast.
Yeah, you're right. Just audio cuts.
Yep.
Well, anyway, any final thoughts on this chapter and I guess prediction. We'll end this off, Thurman. Go ahead.
So I predict that
Predictions never come true. They never come true.
Hey, you predicted Noble dropping and Hugh Hefner dying.
Mine come true. Thurman's don't. Anyway, go ahead.
I
predict that
I believe Luffy will figure out some type of I believe Luffy would probably learn some type of awakening. To be honest, I feel like because the argument is with people like it's like, well, it's too early for him to do his awakening. They just mentioned it last.
No, it's fucking not. He's got.
Hold on. Don't kill the messenger. I'm telling you.
I know.
On discussion, like people were saying Oda shouldn't do it because it just got told like this recent arc, and other people argue, well, no, that's not how it works. The reason why we got told last arc is because it means that it's what's the word? Foreshadowing Luffy's going to get it soon. So it's just like a huge debate about whether or not Luffy's going to get awakening this arc. Me personally, I feel like he will, but it won't be enough to beat Dogtooth. It'll be something in the sense of
it'll be enough to distract him for a second.
Yeah, it'll be enough for him to gain a power boost to help his crew get away. But I really don't believe Luffy will be able to beat Dogtooth, if I'm being honest.
Of course not, dude. Thurman, obviously.
At the most, I will give Luffy the benefit of the doubt. His awakening will at least help him get away, or distract him.
Okay, sorry. I'll let you finish. Sorry, my bad.
Like distracting, at least. Like that's as much as Luffy would be able to do to get his awakening. But just flat out beating Dogtooth, impossible at this point. Very impossible. Like it was at least another time skip with awakening in order to beat someone of Dogtooth's level. So that's my prediction. And the prediction
6 months later.
I really don't know. I kind of agree with your Jinbei talk. However, I don't know how they'll be able to deal with Big Mom coming in. So I'm assuming either Jinbei is gonna do something, or something's gonna happen. But I just don't know what.
All right. My thing is, I agree with most of what Thurman said, but I don't think Luffy's going to fully get his just boop. I have it now. No, I think it's going to be, if anything, he's going to
the power of plot.
Yeah, well, that's the best part about Oda and One Piece.
Exactly.
It doesn't just because of how long the story is, and because he got like a long time to work with, he can show power-ups very naturally. They don't just have to kind of appear. They just kind of,
develop naturally.
Exactly, developing very naturally and him learning. I think we're going to see the beginnings of him kind of like a little spark of it. Like something happens with his devil fruit that he didn't realize, or like his body does something. What the fuck was that? And then he's like, wait a minute, I can use this, and I'll just use it, and I'll think about it later. And then like he does something that kind of like lets him like throws Katakuri off guard, which will be hard to do considering he sees the future. But something to that effect. And then he'll be able to distract him. He might get like one good hit on him. I think it'll be like that'll be like the big shock moment. Like, whoa, we got one good hit. He'll get one good hit, and they'll fucking bail, which is in and of itself a big moment because Luffy hardly ever bail. Luffy's not a runner typically.
No, he's not.
Which is why when Luffy was running from Big Mom, I knew it was serious. Remember, Luffy has showed scared faces at Big Mom, and it's like, wow, even that blew my mind because Luffy doesn't do that very often.
I don't think we've ever seen a scared that degree of Luffy in almost 3 arcs.
Since Ace died, yeah.
Yeah. It's like genuine fucking fear.
For the past 3 arcs, Luffy has had opponents that he had hope of beating.
Exactly.
He has no hope of beating Big Mom at all.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no hope of beating anybody currently besides and keep in mind that Luffy would have lost against Cracker if it wasn't for Nami.
Exactly.
Every fight that Luffy has had in this arc has been assisted.
And that's
that's the best. That's so amazing, man. Like it's just because that was the big point that Jinbei made. Jinbei's like, this fucker's got over $1 billion bounty, guys. Like you got to think about it's not happening. It's not winning.
And it's just funny too because other shonens would have had the main character beat Cracker, be able to stalemate Big Mom, and then
if it's Black Clover, you would have been like, wait a minute, I believe
I'm gonna climb to the top.
Shit magic from his palm, and then
No, actually wrong. Actually wrong. It's
Oh, yeah?
Black Clover. So if it's a Black Clover, Asta would have lost. Thank you. Okay. So,
Oh, yeah?
Anyway, if this was like Naruto or like some other random shonen, like they would have beaten, like main character Luffy would have beaten Cracker like somewhat easily, would have stalemated Big Mom, or would have gotten a few hits in with Doctor. Fuck that shit. This is Oda. This is the god tier mangaka right now. If you don't do that shit, all this entire arc, Luffy and the crew has had nothing but trouble. No fight.
oh, it's
has
been horrible. Think about. Let's
Cracker-
just go over real quick. Let's just go over what happened. Okay? They got here. They met Pudding. Pudding led them into a trap. They immediately ran into the woods. He barely beat Cracker. He got the shit beat out of him by Sanji. Then he got the shit beat out of him by Big Mom's entire army. Then he got dragged into a fucking holding cell. Then they had to escape the holding cell. And then he went back to that forest. And they went to Beijing. They tried to do the plan. That fucked up. And then they ran for their lives until they were at this situation.
Where they're going to be running for their lives again.
Oh, they have been.
sailing for their lives.
Well, we should probably wrap this up a bit so David can watch through it and edit the audio bits out without wasting too much of his time.
Oh,
So-
what time? I have all the free time in the world today.
You actually mean that?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So, well, I guess we should probably wrap this one up, though. So,
Yeah, we should.
I guess official last-second predictions. I'm expecting Luffy to get like one solid hit on him by using some sort of foreshadowing for a new power he's going to have. And I think that when it comes to how they're going to deal with Big Mom, not entirely sure. I think Jinbei's going to fuck up the wave somehow with his fucking karate. But in terms of Big Mom, I don't know. And that's kind of the amazing part because I actually cannot think of a way out when it comes to Big Mom. So I'll be curious to see how they go about that. Anything else? And then when it comes to the cake, yeah, I mean, because obviously the cake is the only way they're going to get her to stop raging. Because the thing about Big Mom is she would literally chase them to the ends of the earth. There is no running far enough to escape her. She would literally chase you to the ends of the earth. You know? So they have to feed her this cake. She's never going to stop until she gets the cake. You know? So
Yeah.
there's no outrunning her. They can do as many coup de bursts as they want. She's going to keep walking. So they have to feed her this. They have to last that 2.5 hours or whatever the fuck. They have to last it. There's no and how in God's name are they going to do that? So I'm really excited to see how that. Final comments, Thurman?
No. All I can say is hype, and more hype. And
All right. So yeah, this is the new thing. We're gonna weekly One Piece discussions, get hyped, and get ready for some inevitable Thurman misunderstanding something and me getting triggered about it. Talk to you guys later.
All right.